You think that if you can just perform well enough, if you can just do it well enough, if you're good enough, if you monitor well enough, if you keep tabs good enough, if you text just right and leave the perfect amount of time in between texts and say the exact right thing, that you're gonna get him, that he's not gonna leave, that he's gonna choose you, that you won't be abandoned, you won't be ejected, you won't be disappointed, it'll work out, right? That's not how life works, okay? Relationships are not this everlasting performance where you're auditioning for this guy. It used to be you, and it was a hard habit to get out of, right? I have a couple points here though. 1A, you're also a chooser too, and you seem to forget that. You seem to forget that you are choosing him too. You need to be looking at what he's doing and judging if that's good enough for you too. But instead you get so bogged down trying to figure out if he's gonna choose you that you're like, you know what, I want him to choose me, and then I'll figure out if I like him later. Or then I'll decide if he's good enough, right? But I need him to choose me first. I know you, girl, I see you, because that was me. 2, you actually have free will. You can choose to not act like this. I know you feel like, oh my God, I just can't help it, like blah, blah, blah. You actually have free will. And 3, there will come a point inevitably in your relationship where something will go wrong. You will do the wrong thing, you will say the wrong thing, something will happen, right? And if that is what makes the relationship crumble, it was never meant to work to begin with. And that's not how life works. That's not how life works with anything. And I bet you if you go back to your previous relationships, the ones that worked, they just worked because they were meant to work, right? And I'm not saying that like you have no responsibility and no ability to change the outcomes of things, because you do. But so often we're like, oh my God, if I can just do this perfectly right, then it'll work. And you are making yourself so anxious and overwhelmed, and you're not enjoying any part of dating because you feel like if I'm not perfect, he's not going to choose me. And you know what you end up doing? You end up being stiff as a board. You end up being not fun. He ends up leaving anyway because he wasn't meant to stay in the first place. And then you're like, oh, it's because I wasn't good enough. When really it was never about whether or not you were good enough. But when you feel like I have to be perfect in order to get this right, in order for him not to leave, your entire self-esteem is riding on him choosing you. And so if he doesn't choose you, guess what happens to your self-esteem? Tanked. You will make yourself miserable feeling like you have to be perfect in order to get him. And in fact, 9 times out of 10 when I see girls talk like this, it's over some schmuck of a dude. You know what I mean? It's not even like he's like that great. Love is not some sort of everlasting performance where you need to get it perfectly right in order for him to choose you. Where you need to say the right thing and do the right thing and have the right thing and all this. Hey, you get to choose too. He's auditioning for you too. The sooner you show somebody who you truly are, your authentic self. And I'm not saying your authentic self when you're spiraling and you're out of control and you're dysregulated. I'm saying your best self. The sooner you actually get to see if you're compatible. But instead, you're kicking that ball down the road and tanking your self-esteem for no reason.